right? There's a little stone canal, see? The stone canal leads to the ring canal. This is the ring canal. And the ring canal leads to the radial canal. Notice in order to see the radial canal, you would have had to dissect away a piece of the ambulacral ridge. And the radial canal then gives little lateral canals, okay? Lateral canals, and the lateral canal hooks up to the ampulla, or below the ampulla. And the ampulla is like a little bulb. And the bulb adjusts the little plunger inside the tube feet. See, the tube feet here? And you can see some tube feet underneath here. And the little plunger will move up and it will cause suction. When it moves down, it releases. So that's how they use their tube feet to move and to grab things and open things up. Then from the, so that's the water vascular system. Then if we go at the digestive system, on the very top here, right in the middle, is an anus. And the anus leads down into an intestine, which is very hard to see, but we can see structures between the intestine. One that got removed a little bit, and then this one here. Let's see, is there another one? One of these?
No, I think
that's it. This is called the rectal cecum. That would be equivalent to these here, see, rectal ceca. And they lead to the intestine. And see, if we had to name an anus, that's probably right in the middle here, see, the anus. So rectal ceca. Then the next structure here is the pyloric stomach. So this is the large sac. It's on the top here. And the cardiac stomach is hard to see, but it's just underneath the pyloric stomach. And so sometimes it's folded up as one of the folds underneath. It's very difficult to see. You can probably see a little coloration difference right here. That's probably a piece of the ligament that attaches to the cardiac stomach. You can see it nicely here. Pyloric stomach, cardiac stomach, see? The cardiac stomach is all this here.
It's kind of like an amorphous blob though, really. It's just mushy.
Yeah, but it's all folded and scrunched up. It's like taking a parachute and scrunching it up. Basically what it is, because you see they take their stomach out of their mouth, and they can, and I've seen them on glass before. Sea star can look like this, and their stomach is all around here, all around, huge disc, and they're just, and it was eating the algae on the glass. Okay, so leading from the pyloric stomach right here, if you pull it, see, it's attached to the pyloric cecum. The pyloric cecum is a digestive gland, and it helps to digest the food that the sea star is eating. Now, if you lift up the digestive gland, or the pyloric cecum, and you look in the bottom here, you can see there's a couple of areas that are discolored, and they'll be the gonads. See, right in here. These are gonads. Now, sometimes your gonads in your sea star will be a little more like this, a little thicker. But they're always found one on the bottom of this arm here, and the bottom of this side over here. Bottom here, bottom here. No matter which one you lift up, you look underneath, there should be a gonad in there someplace. You see another one over here, see? Oh, wait, these are just the tubes. These just look like tubes.
And you said their size depends upon their level of development. Some obviously are going to be more sexually mature than others.
Let's look at another. There we go. Here's a gonad. These, I think, now that I see them on this side, you see, they're just the bulbs that didn't get injected. You see that? See that?
Mm-hmm.
Now I can see them. It was hard for me to see before, but now I can see that. But I can see here. See, the gonad is this little thing right down here. Look at that. See? A tiny little piece here. Usually they're bigger than that. There's a gonad there, and there should be another one down in here someplace. Usually one on each side. Some other sea stars are better. Who's got a good sea star with a good gonad?
I think ours does.
You want to bring that over real quick here?
Bring your nads over.
Yes.
No rush. We're not recording or anything. This is who's taking this now.
Okay, the gonads are these right here. See, they're a little bit bigger. See? Look at those gonads. See? One on each side, and they're one in each arm. Okay, now they'll get bigger than that when the sea star is in season, when they're reproducing. They're not at this time.
Oh, you are? I'll come take a picture of it.
Okay, so we got gonads.
Video the whole thing so you can watch it later. Oh, we already know where.
Oh. Okay, now we need to study the spines. Okay, these are the spines. See? They look like. There's some on the ground on the bottom of the pan. These spines help protect the sea star. Also, if you pull off a piece of this skin here, inside is the dermal ossicles, and you can see the pattern of the dermal ossicles in here. That's the bony material that makes up the endoskeleton. This shiny layer right here is called peritoneum. See? Peritoneum. Sometimes you can pick up a little piece of it. And the coelom would be all this.
Wait a minute, peritoneum, is that the same thing that the clams use? What is that called? That layer that they suck out of that hardens into the pearl?
Oh, that's the nacreous layer?
Oh, the nacreous.
Yeah. Now you're thinking of the peristratum.
That's okay. Right.
That's the outer layer. Okay, so what else? Then in a sea star we have the ambulacral ridge, and we have the ambulacral groove, which is filled with tube feet. See, these are all the tube feet. These tube feet on the end are more sensory. They'll be able to sense their environment. This, I think, is something that the sea star was eating. It looks like a piece of a crab or something. See, it was eating that. We found that in the stomach, huh? And the mouth is over here in the middle here. And it's usually bordered by some spines, so that's the mouth. And the arms are named according to the. We lost some cecum here.
It's all right. Right as rain. There we go.
Glue it back.
There we go. Good as new.
Surgery.
Well, I'm not sure how this went back here now. Do you remember how you cut like this, maybe? You think? So the side that we have the madre porite are the bivium. So there's two, and the opposite side is the trivium. This you can see it better. See, that one's not lined up quite.
So these would be bivium.
The bivium and the trivium.
Right.
See, so the bivium, the two are the madre porite. Trivium, three away from.
What is this right here?
This is
the stomach.
This is the stomach, and then this is a duct. This is the pyloric duct. The pyloric duct branches into the, pyloric cecum, and so the digestive enzymes come from the pyloric cecum, and they follow all inside these tubes, and then they come and they squirt inside the stomach. So the fluids are moving this way. Spines, gonads.
These are ampulla, right?
The ampulla.
Ampulla.
And
so where would this would be radial canal, right?
well,
No, that yellow thing right there.
this is radial canal.
And then off the sides are lateral.
This is lateral.
Okay.
And where would the ring? Is that
Ring.
The ring is right
awesome?
there.
Okay. These are called Polian vesicles. These are called Tiemann bodies. I just forgot that word. Tiemann bodies. You don't have to know those.
Okay. What are the two different hearts?
The stomach?
Stomach. No, I
That's
understand.
Pyloric?
Pyloric
And cardiac.
is underneath.
Pyloric and cardiac. Pyloric is the one that most of the digestion is going to take place, and the cardiac is what actually sucks in the food.
Okay.